Hi, and welcome to another one of these good old videos. I've done one, I think, last year, but I don't believe I uploaded it. But this time we're gonna upload it this time, just because I haven't done it in a bit, and so it's like I might as well do it. Because let's face it, it's gonna be something that we were going to have to do. Just because, again, it is something that we work with, so it is what it is. Now, obviously, there are going to be some points where it's going to either not go well, or like I'm not going to know exactly what the hell's going on, and then there's others that are going to be ones that I can easily choose. So we're going to go with the rule of if it's one that I have no idea what it is, it's whatever just looks interesting. That's always the rule that I go with. And if it's a game and I only know one of the games, I'm going to go with that one. So that's just kind of how we're doing it. Okay, game of the year. I feel like that one's a pretty easy one. I'm thinking Expedition 33. One, because I've heard so many good things about this, and this is also going to be something that I will be uploading to the channel as well. So do keep an eye out for that in the future. So we're going to go with that one, obviously. Game direction. Award for outstanding creative vision and innovation in game direction and design. I'm going to give it to Split Fiction, just because I know what Split Fiction does for it, because it is a different way from all the other games. Best narrative. Let's go with you as well. Why not? Just glaze the shit out of Claire Obscura. Art direction. I think Ghost of Yotei wins that one. As much as Claire Obscura is decent, I have seen streams where it just feels weird, but it is what it is. Outstanding music. Yeah. That'd be Lauren. Easy. Best audio design. You know what? I would say Battlefield 6 for this one. Weird to say it, but it's primarily because out of all the games, I do like this audio of this the most. Granted, I haven't played the other ones, so there's that. Best performance. So it's either Expedition 33 or the other games. I'm gonna go with Charlie Cox just because. Why not? It's Daredevil. It's like, you might as well. Innovation in accessibility, recognizing software or hardware that is pushing the medium forward. I'm going to say Dark Ages. Because why not? Games for impact. For a thought-provoking game with a pro-social meaning or message. I'm going to go with South of Midnight. I've heard a lot about this one, and this was one that was brought up, so I'm going to go with that. Best ongoing. Okay, I know that it's likely going to get Fortnite or Final Fantasy 14. Actually, no, it could be. I would say it's a heads up between Marvel Rivals, Fortnite, and Final Fantasy 14. I'm going to go with No Man's Sky just because of the fact that they have yet to charge for any of the expansions that they have put out. Like, come on. You're telling me that you're not going to do that? Best community support. I'd say No Man's Sky. Because again, actually, I'd say Helldivers. Fortnite would likely win this. I wouldn't be surprised if Final Fantasy or Baldur's Gate get it, but I think Helldivers, personally, I think would get it just because of the fact that they do the major orders and all that. I do want to give them the props that it is there. Best independent game. So, okay, this is going to be very interesting because I don't want to put Claire Obscure because it's like, again, it's likely they'll win this for it. Hades 2 and Hollow Knight, I would say, are more closely in line with it. But that's just my circumstance. That's like how I see it. I'm going to go with Hollow Knight just because it's Hollow Knight. Best debut indie game, Dispatch. Easily Dispatch. I haven't played the other ones, obviously. I haven't played this one yet. But Dispatch I have played through. And honestly, I fucking love this game. It's so good. 100% worth it. Best mobile game. Even though I have played this, I do want to just choose this because honestly, this is gonna win. But I'll choose this, just as a quote unquote statement. It's not gonna win, obviously. It's not gonna win, but Uma Musume is definitely, you know, still up there. Best AR VR. I don't know. I've heard of the Marvel's Deadpool one, but like, I would say this one looks more interesting. At least the sound of it is. I don't know if it's good, but you know. Best action game. Action genre promotes. That's Battlefield. As much as I want to give Dark Ages like the credit that it deserves, Battlefield 6 has been really, really good when it comes to the action. Even with a subpar campaign, but then again, you don't play it for the campaign. Best action adventure with traversal and puzzle solve. Traversal. I wonder. Now I'd go with Indiana Jones on this one. I do like the puzzles that are in this. This one was a really fun one. Best RPG. See, here's the problem. I don't know if you could really consider Monster Hunter Wilds an RPG. Just because it's like, oh yeah, you're just using different weapons and all that, but it's not like you're just staying the same way. I don't know. Again, it could be. I could be just like looking into this differently. I'd say Outer Worlds. Why not? Will it win it? Doubt it. But I'm not gonna say that one for the other ones. Best fighting game. When the hell did this come out? I don't remember this ever coming out. This is going to win just off of the principle that it's a Riot game. That's it. But I'm gonna do Fatal Fury. Gotta go with the OGs that isn't Mortal Kombat. Best family game. I wouldn't be surprised if it's Lego Party that wins that, just because it is. Not many people really enjoy Mario Kart World. I know that, especially because Sonic Racing has been seen so in such a better light than them. I have never heard of Donkey Kong Bonanza. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know where the fuck that came out of. I'm gonna go Sonic Worlds. Best sim / strategy. Dinosaurs. Sorry, it's just dinosaurs. Best sports / racing. Honestly, if I had to choose, it had to be Rematch or Sonic Racing. Because again, like I said, no one really cares for this. This is primarily used as a benchmark for like computer testing. And well, this is just FIFA from, you know, before they lost the rights to it because EA sucks ass. So, Sonic, you win. I want you to win too. Best multiplayer. Oh. I know a lot of people are gonna vote for Arc Raiders because there's just, for some fucking reason, and I just don't get it. Because again, I've played Arc Raiders, I've played like the beta and all that, and I've just been like, like I'm not too big on it. Like I'm not like, this is so interesting type shit. But it's also the fact of, like, this is kind of what is happening, so to speak. Like you get, it's hard for me to really like explain it. But like, this is just not my cup of tea. I know a lot of people are gonna like freak the fuck out over it. Battlefield 6 is like little choose. Elden Ring, yeah, but again, for me, it's only been like playing with Peanut and Cloud, so it's not much. So we'll likely go with Battlefield 6. Best adaptation. Hold up. You know? Yeah. Okay. This is where it gets a little bit ranty. Why isn't Sonic there? Why? Like, cause look, right? There's 5 there, sure. Like, there's 6 for here. There's 6 for here. There's 6. Like, there's 5 here. Like, you can't tell me that the reason why you couldn't have a 6th here. Because, like, let's face it, the only ones that I could really say that I know is Last of Us Season 2, which I'm going to be selecting on this one anyway, because it's really, really good. Devil May Cry, which I've only really, like, heard of and only watched, like, shorts of it. And then the Minecraft movie, which I just haven't watched, but I heard it's pretty decent. Death Watch was apparently somewhat good. Apparently, I don't know. And then this is just a piece of shit. I don't know why this is here. But honestly, the fact that Sonic 3 that came out last year, that would have been in contention for this, not be nominated here is actually kind of bullshit. I'm just saying. Because how the fuck do you have this movie, which apparently is just fucking garbage, where literally the only thing that they have adapted is just the name and everything else is just completely different. The Minecraft movie, which is just, I don't know, kind of weird how it's like a live action CG type combination. People had issues with Devil May Cry because of the story elements. Splinter Cell, I don't know. Because again, not many people have watched it, so I doubt anyone's really had it. And like the only real like actual competition would have been Last of Us. Because there shouldn't be another one there. Most anticipated game. Oh, I wonder what's the most anticipated game. It must be GTA 6. I'm going to choose Resident Evil because fucking Resident Evil. Like, why wouldn't I? In fairness, no one really cares for First Light as much. They haven't really done a really good job of advertising it. Witcher 4, we still have yet to see anything outside of like the trailer. Grand Theft Auto 6 was delayed even more to next year, or like later this year. No, later next year. So we're pretty much still almost a year out. I haven't heard much about Marvel's Wolverine. Maybe it's going to be good. We'll see. It's by the same people that made Spider-Man, so, you know, there's that. But it's going to be... Resident Evil is going to be the one that I really, really want out of all these the most. Especially since I know that I'm going to be able to play it in February. Content Creator of the Year. Kedro, Kai CNET, Moist Critical, Sakura, and the Burnt Peanut. I am going to say, because here's the problem when it comes to it, is that I don't know Sakura Miko that much. I only heard of Peanut because of Peanut. Charlie, I mean, like, I guess he has one of the more influential ones. Kai CNET, yeah, he's broken records, but also, like, half the time I go to his streams, it's, like, random shit, them talking to someone famous, and then, like, begging for money. And then K-Droll is, well, a League shoutcaster. So, you know. I think Charlie wins on that one. Best esports games. Oh, I wonder who's gonna win. I mean, honestly, I wouldn't be surprised if Mobile Legends actually takes it this time, because again, they have broken the record over in China for the biggest, like, I think, get together, like, ever or some shit like that. I don't remember 100%. Dota 2 is always going to be Dota 2. It's always going to be there. Counter-Strike has been on the slow decline, but honestly, it's still really relevant. It's still pretty relevant. Valorant has been plagued by a lot of unnecessary bullshit, especially within the gambling community. People have been doing T2 match fixing. Now, if you haven't seen that, I highly recommend you watch Sean Garris' video on it, because it is very interesting. You can kind of see that within Tier 2 Counter-Strike, but the only thing is it's more egregious than Valorant stuff, because unlike Counter-Strike 2, where there's multiple different like companies that are able to run these events, Valorant only has Riot, and like that's it. And then maybe you'll have some off-season stuff. For loyalty's sake, I'm gonna do Counter-Strike 2. League of Legends definitely gonna win that. Best esports athlete, and you are not showing Faker? Hold on, I'm sorry, you're not showing Faker? I guess they just didn't want it to be just always just Faker every time, so they had to give him a pass. I'm gonna go with Chovy this time. Chovy has been really good. He is in his prime right now, so I'm not surprised if he wins it. I honestly want him to win it just because it is deserving. Best esports team, and there is no fucking no T1. What is this? Genji's likely gonna win it, but I'm gonna go with Vitality, because Vitality was on a fucking tear during the majors and the champions. I remember that. All right. So that is round 1. Whether or not round 2 occurs, we'll see. We'll check that out. Actually, no. We still need to have like three other rounds. So yeah, that's kind of my votes for that. We'll see what happens in regards to the other stuff. Whether or not do the round 1, 2, or 3, I don't know. I don't think I will, because honestly, I don't really care that much. I just want to kind of go through this. But yeah, all this is kind of like what I voted for. If you have a reason for voting something else, I'm kind of curious on your perspective on this, because let's face it, it'll be interesting. It's like, why not? But with that being said, thank you guys for watching. Hopefully you guys have enjoyed, and I will see you guys. Well, actually, depending on when you guys are going to be seeing this, you guys might be joining me on watching this, because it's likely when this goes live, like the actual show, I'm going to be streaming it too. So you could join me there as well. But with that being said, I'll see you guys next time. Take care.